evening, everyone. Hang on a second. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode with me, Seshni, at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen. And yes, it's another late night cooking, so I hope you're either able to watch it now live or on the replay or whenever you've got a chance. That's fine. I know everyone's busy, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and thank you for joining me, Seshni, at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen. So tonight, a really special treat. I was on BBC Three Counties yesterday talking about cooking a simple and easy curry. So I gave a recipe to Nana Kwe, so do catch me on the BBC iPlayer. And I gave a quick and simple, easy recipe how to make a basic curry recipe. So some of you may know, but obviously some of you that don't, or you're just looking to make your life a lot easier and to cook something happy and healthy, I shared those tips with Nana on BBC Three Counties. So do have a look at that. I'll try and share the link, and also you can catch me again live. I'm live at the moment on YouTube, so subscribe to the channel. And I'm live on Facebook and a few other pages, Spice Delights and Ari Mugli's. So hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, morning, or whatever you are doing and wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for supporting me here at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen, where I'm teaching you how to prepare meals which is happy and healthy, not just for yourself but also for your loved ones. So, and you know that the motto here, or what I'm trying to achieve is, and to educate people is, you are what you eat. Your food is medicine, and your health is your wealth. So start taking care of your health, but you can still eat all the lovely, amazing foods that you used to. So that's what we are achieving here. So Imran says, "Hi, good evening, Imran. Hope you're well." So we're making a simple mutton or lamb curry, and I actually started it already, and the kids said, "Mom, why don't you do it live?" So I am so blessed, and I'm so lucky that they are so supportive of me and the show. And without them, um, this and my other half, it would not be possible. So I'm really truly blessed and truly grateful. So, and look at the time, and they're still waiting to enjoy the lovely lamb curry, which I know they will enjoy because it's one of their favorites. So in the pot goes the oil. So I'm going to go through all the ingredients with you. So it's about 6 or 7 simple steps to make a lamb curry, mutton curry, and obviously if you're vegetarian, if you're using chicken, fish, whatever you want to use, you can substitute, and you can use that as well. So today I'm going to make lamb curry, but this recipe is very basic and simple and easy, and you can use it for other dishes as well. So you can substitute it. If you didn't want to make lamb, you could use chicken, you could use fish, you could use vegetables, or anything a lot protein based. So lots of legumes and pulses, so chickpeas, lentils. You could improvise and change the recipe to suit whatever you want to make. So the ingredients that we use obviously is we add some oil. I've got all my spices. I've got my lamb. Um, So about 1 kilo of lamb that's been cut. I might cut it in smaller chunks. And some onions, just a few onions which are chopped up. And all my spices, as you can see. Just got some onions. So all my masalas. So I've got some salt, some turmeric, some mixed masala, some ginger and garlic. So you need a bit of ginger and garlic, and my chili powder, Kashmiri chili, fennel, garam, and cumin mixed, and my other mixed masala, my lamb masala. So there's a mixture of spices. I've got some fresh curry leaves and my biryani herbs. So these are my biryani herbs, and I'll explain to you that in a minute. So biryani herbs, some fresh dhania, coriander, which I'm going to cut up. It's going to be really nice. And also some fresh curry leaves. So I'm going to start cooking. So let's start. So these are the main ingredients, and yes, of course, some potatoes. So this is the potatoes that are ready cut and peeled. So about 5 or 6 potatoes. We add a little bit extra because we do like having a lot of potatoes. So I use Murray Pipers. Some people say obviously use up to date potatoes or barcode potatoes. So there's a few different suggestions of different potatoes you can use. You know, we're obsessed with potatoes, and yeah, the curry has to have the right amount of potatoes, and it has to be cooked right as well. So yeah, so let's start cooking. So simple, basic steps, as I told Nana on BBC Three Countries last night. So to have a listen. So just in the oil, you add your onions. You add some oil. You let that fry, let that get heated up, and then you would add your onions. So I'm just going to cut my onions a little bit smaller. And yeah, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And do let me know how you are doing. What's your plans for the weekend? Some people it might be morning, some it might be afternoon. So do let me know how you're doing. And sit back, relax, enjoy the show, listen to the music. And if anyone's preparing for Easter, I did make the pickled fish yesterday, and I'm going to plan to make it again because there's different variations. I made a very Durban type one. So it was a normal basic pickled fish, but it had a Durban twist or Indian twist with a lot of a bit more curry than normal, I would say. But I'll bring it out and I'll show it to you in a bit, and you can see. But it's maturing really nice. So pickled fish can be made anything in advance, from a week, 2 weeks, and then you let it flavor and let those juices soak in. But we'll come back to that. So in the oil goes the onions. So this is the basic step for most curry recipes. So really simple and easy, and so anyone can follow this recipe. And even if there's young children that want to learn, I know my kids are always wanting to learn how to make curry, and they do cook as well. They can make biryani and curry, so I'm quite fortunate. Um, so you let the onions saute. You can see that. Yeah. So the onions are just getting sauteed. So I use half an onion. You can add more onions if you want. And then in the onion goes all the goodies, so all the spices, my mom would say. So star anise, bay leaf, cinnamon stick. So these add in flavor to the onions and to the curry. So I add usually a bit extra. I'm a bit heavy-handed with all the spices. So, but you can add one or two of each. Fennel seeds, cardamom, all the spices. And I am going to add a little bit of my rice spice. So any of these spices that you need, you can contact us at www.spice-delight.com. And I'm just going to add some rice spices right before. So that's got lovely spices as well, and I do love it. I'm like addicted to it. So just 1 teaspoon of that. And that's going to make it like, that gives it like a nice dark. The basic step is making the onions with your spices, and then you add your curry leaves. So these are lovely fresh curry leaves. We do also have fresh curry leaves that we stock now, and yeah, it's so exciting because we use this in our food, and we know how other people want to use the same thing. So we make sure we source all the amazing ingredients. So just some lovely curry leaves. It smells absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to add that in. And I love adding, as I said, I always add a bit of extra of everything. So the curry leaves has this amazing flavor, amazing smell, and it's just a burst of goodness and healthiness as well. There's lots of health benefits with curry leaves, or curry filler as they're known as. In India, they use it quite a lot. So just to say that curry leaves, when you get our mixtures, And if you buy from other stores, you know, I don't know where you get your spices from, but you can actually get curry leaves in the mixtures as well. So for us as well, we do have some curry leaves. So it's not uncommon to have curry leaves as well in your mixtures. So curry leaves is something that obviously you can get in your mixtures, but then it's a dried curry leaves. And I think I have some somewhere. As you can see, there's some dried curry leaf in there. It might be somewhere. Yeah, there's more. That's a dried curry leaf. So they're also good as well, but obviously it's not the same, I would say. So you just need to obviously, if you want fresh curry leaves, try and source fresh curry leaves as well. So in the onions, as you can see, I've just added all of that. And then I'm going to add all the different spices. So a whole lot of different spices that's going to go into the my mixture. So it's all the masalas and then just a little bit of water that's going to go in as well. So I love this song. So just have a listen, guys. Amazing song. I'm just going to add a little bit more oil, and that looks amazing. So I'm going to show you this next. I hope you guys can see that I tried to move this back. Sit back, relax, pour yourself a drink. I definitely can pour myself a drink, guys. I'm going to enjoy my weekend, and I hope you guys are also going to enjoy your weekend. Just trying to maneuver this so you can see it where it is. Oh, that smells really nice. And that's just the onions good. So I get so excited every time I make a curry. It's a burst of excitement for me. It reminds me of my childhood, growing up in the spice shop with my mom and dad, and my siblings. You may see Sanisha. She was on the Dali school. So if you're in South Africa, you want spices, contact her if you look on the spices. That's my sister, Sanisha. So the onions are nice now. And now goes with the spices, which I love. And I love this experimenting. I think that's what we need to do. So if it's too hot, just add less. If it's too mild, add more. It's about getting the balance right, guys. So some mixed masala, 1 tablespoon. So in total, I add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of masala. Chili powder, another one. And I'm going to add less now because I started preparing the curry and I've got some of the mixture already, so I'm going to add that in as well. So in total though, you want 3 to 4. So this is the cumin and the garam, 1 tablespoon in total. Fennel, turmeric. Turmeric is actually good gold now. It's so healthy. Well, its benefits we all know from Ayurveda, and for years we all know how beneficial turmeric is. I'm just going to grab some water. So I usually add a little bit of water mixture. So instead of adding a lot of oil, I usually add water. And that gives it a nice curry sauce. And that's the sauce that you want. And that's a basic curry gravy or sauce. So there's not much to it. So you're just gonna let it cook, lower the heat, and then cook a little bit. And I'm gonna grab my meat. I have my meat here, and what I'm gonna do, and as you can see, the sauce looks absolutely amazing. So the meat is gonna go in. but I just wanted to cut them in a bit more finer pieces. I think it's a bit big, quite large. But salt to taste. So let's cut out the top small pieces and then chuck them in. And that's just simmering. It's just letting that, you're letting the gravy form and the spices, the ginger, garlic, to add as well. 1 tablespoon. Add a little bit more. The ginger and garlic is really good, especially when you use. So that's your basic curry sauce. So I'm just going to chop them in small pieces. And yeah, and then the lamb, I'm using lamb today because I wanted to do the live. And it's good that my kids would love lamb as well. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and let me know how you're doing. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the weekend, enjoying your week. It's really the end of March, can you believe? It's my aunt Alicia's birthday, so happy birthday, Alicia Singh. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And yeah, so she's in the UK. She cooks really well also. One of my aunt's cousins. So yeah. So I hope some people are joining and watching, and yeah, I'll only know later on because I can't see everything live now. But yes, it's mutton curry, lamb curry. You can serve it, as I said on the Sufi counties, you serve it with rice, you can serve it with rotis, with chapatis, with puris, pita bread, a better store in biryani, or in a bun chow. So it's just a happy and healthy salad. So, and lamb is good for any sort of, as I was telling Hannah, on the seafood counties in the UK, but it is available online worldwide, so you can listen to me there. I was explaining that it's happy and healthy, so anything that's protein based is going to boost your mood. So try and think about the meals that you're eating, include enough proteins. So proteins is the basis for the serotonin in our brain, the happy chemical. So you know, like how when you exercise, we've been going for a lot of walks, we've been exercising, we've been trying to keep happy and healthy, and it makes such a difference. So because you are what you eat, and that's what I've been saying. And also your health is your wealth. So you really need to take care of your health. It's not just mental health, it's physical health. And but they're interconnected because our mind and body are linked. So that is why I'm saying going for walks, exercising, even if you don't feel up to it, you do need to, even though we're in lockdown, I think we still need to make the effort of exercising, and whether it's doing yoga or whether it's jogging or just putting on an exercise class online, subscribing to something. I think it's really, really important. So going for walks, it makes such a difference. If you don't like strenuous exercise, if you like me, you like something just more gentle, then yeah, so go for some walks. You get some fresh air, you get some oxygen, you clear your mind instead of thinking, and you'll be feeling a lot healthier. So coming back to exercise and mood, what I was trying to say is mood is affected by this level of serotonin in our brain, or the happy chemical, as you know. And the happy chemical in our brain is affected. We can find it in many different things. And one of the things is in when you exercise. So when you exercise, it releases serotonin. So we need to know how our body works and what makes us tick, and what makes us happy. So that's what we need to do in order to be happy, and that's the main aim, isn't it? So we all want to live happy and healthy lives. I don't think there's anyone on this earth that doesn't want to be happy and healthy. So isn't that amazing? I'm definitely in the right field of work. And I get to share that with you. So that's so amazing and so grateful. Thank you. So yeah, so going for walks, when you eat dark chocolate, when you have a cup of hot chocolate, all of this releases serotonin, so that feel good chemical. So that's why you feel happy. So when you exercise and you go to the gym, you'll notice you'll start feeling a lot healthier and happier. Um, so yeah, that's key. So as I was saying, so coming to food, so it's not just about exercise and about your mindset, but it's also about the foods that you eat. So having more and more proteins is important. So protein-based food is really important. So our sauce looks absolutely amazing, and in goes our lamb. So I'm just gonna put the lamb in, and this is gonna cook for about 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and then we get the potatoes in, sort of in between potatoes. So usually I pre-cook my lamb, especially if I'm doing the show. But this time I didn't do it because obviously I wanted to do the show, and yeah, all that goodness in. So good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. And thank you for joining me, Seshni at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen. And let's add some sauce to the taste. Oh, it smells amazing, I can tell you that. I don't know if you can smell it from where you are. But a little extra salt because we're going to add potatoes, loads of potatoes as you know. So the lamb curry, the curry is, the color is a little bit different because you add more of the garam and other spices in. So definitely the sauce has a different sort of color. So it's always tried and error. And as I said, if you add less, you can add more. And if you add too much of curry and it gets too hot, you can eat it like that, or you can have it with a beer or milk at hand or drinks, or you can lessen the heat or hot level by adding more tomatoes or adding some garam and coriander. It's too hot. Amazing, guys. And there's some more stuff. So I think you guys know me by now. It smells amazing, looks amazing, and it's going to taste amazing. The simple steps, first step was just to fry the onions, second step add your spices in, third step was to add spice in your curry, third step was to add your meat, and then we're going to add a little bit of tomato if you want, and our potatoes. So 5 or 6 steps, and then garnish with coriander. Yeah, that's my song now. I'm going to put that loud, I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to grab a drink. Pop the heat on and pour some tonic water, some wine, water. whatever you fancy, guys. Pour yourself a drink, alcohol, you can have alcohol, and enjoy the show, guys. Simply cheers, everyone. And happy birthday to anyone celebrating today. Happy anniversary and happy birthday to Lucia. You make me feel that kind of love again. So my potatoes and some coriander. You make me feel. And I just want to add this is a homemade mixture of spices, a secret blend. Apart from the one I'm a cheap bad by a lot of to be honest, I don't know what it is. It's like a magic spice. So I believe why I add all of that is because we like our curry hot, but we like it spicy and we like it tasty. So we don't want it just burning. You don't want your curry just burning, right? So there's an option of adding tomatoes or there's an option of adding tomato. Already, I'm gonna just add some tomato puree, guys. But if you want, you can add loads and loads of cheese. It just works. It does work. From 1 to 2 teaspoons of tomato. And it's just because I just wanted to have a different flavor. This is like an adventure, isn't it, making a curry, you know? It's just making sure you just know what steps you need to take. Like any adventure, guys. It's quick, it's easy, it's happy and it's healthy. And if I can do it, you can do it as well. So let's put our potatoes out. So Mari pie potatoes, I don't know what the best potatoes to use, but they have the potatoes in so they get nice and soft. So I'm just cutting them in half. Some people put them in whole. Some might add some put them in whole. A big potato. But I usually cut them up so that they can actually, sort of get cooked. So that's what I find. If I cut the potatoes, then it's easier. Quite nice songs, guys. So I love music because I do the radio show with the Coco Party every morning. I've been doing that for a long time now. And we do the COVID-19 update. So I love music, guys. So don't mind me with the music. And it's, a lovely evening, Saturday evening, guys. And sit back and relax. Pour yourself a drink and enjoy the show. And this is going to be having an amazing tasty mutton. And you're going to see how quick and easy it is, guys. Really. Right before your eyes. So if you missed the recipe, I will put it on Facebook. Or I will also have a look at my interview with these 3 counts with Nana Queer. So I know the feedback has been amazing. So many people actually that I don't even realize are watching the show. So, and they say, I love this and I love your cooking show. And I love all the amazing things you are making. And I think some of them have seen Sanusha as well on her Jala YouTube, and they said, "Oh, your sister's hilarious." So I said, "Yes, she is funny." And yeah, and yeah, she was on the Gordon Ramsay show as well. So we definitely have learned how to cook and how to prepare and how to mix all the spices. It's all thanks to my mom and dad, and it's actually their wedding anniversary as well coming up. So I think it's tomorrow. So it'll be a nice day to honor and remember them as well. So happy heavenly anniversary to my mom and dad, and thank you to both of them and our ancestors and their parents for the business and for the spices and the gift of learning about all of this. Because had it not been for that, I would never have realized the importance of spices, food, curry as medicine, you know. Hippocrates really said, you know, the father of medicine says, when food be thy medicine, medicine thy cure. So, and if music be the food of love, guys, play on. So, always nice to put music on and get yourself in a good mood. And that looks amazing. So, we are just covered by potatoes at the moment. And these are going to be really nice. You need to be tactile with your ingredients. So, you know, use all your senses. You smell, you taste, you sight, all the sensations, you know, feeling, touch. So, and you know, when you do that, when you put that passion and you put that love into your food, it's not just about cooking, it's about putting the passion and that love. And that's the same thing in life. That's my philosophy, you know. It's simple. It's just be passionate about whatever you do. That love, you know, whether it's just a relationship, whether it's, you know, it's a project that you're doing, it's your job, you know, and each and every person is so important. So value every single person. Don't speak about status because every single person matters. Every single person in the world matters. And as we've seen in the pandemic, the most important people at the moment and in our lives is obviously the staff working in hospitals and people taking care of people all over the world in the pandemic, but also the people that are preparing the food, getting us the foods on our tables, you know, the delivery drivers, the essential workers, the non-essential workers, the police, the ambulance, you know, all these people are so important. And, you know, so that's what it shows. Every single person, from the janitor at the hospital to the delivery staff, the porter, every single person, a cleaner, everyone is important. So never underestimate and never degrade or ill-treat any person. You know, it's really simple. I'm glad my parents taught me the right thing, and you know, do unto others as you want to do unto them. And you know, if someone is acting in a way that you don't like, then you know, just pray for them and just send them love and understanding. You know, that's all you can do. But you can change how you react to situations. So I was just, you know, saying that, and maybe someone that's listening needs to hear that. I don't know, but I think it's about, like Sai Baba says, it's about doing no harm and just serving everyone. And I think that's important. And showing gratitude. You know, part of the practice that I do, the Mai Kari, the night practice, it's about practicing gratitude. So it's just, you know, being grateful for everything we have and apologize for what we've done wrong. So I think that's really sweet. So it's just words of wisdom. But coming back to cooking, why I was talking about that is when you're cooking, be mindful because we can be so many places. We can be here, but we can be thinking about so many things. And as a doctor and psychiatrist, it's important to practice mindfulness. And one of the ways is being more passionate, being more in the moment, being more present. So So wherever you are, whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning, whether it's sorting your ingredients out or talking to your family, just be present wherever you are. Just use that time and just be present and just listen. And that is key, especially, there's so many people going through. I think why I'm talking about it is I think I've seen a lot of posts of people talking about anxiety and panic and depression. So as a doctor and psychiatrist, it's important for our mood. So eating healthy, making sure you sleep enough, drinking enough water, and also exercising. But then also about your mental health. So take care of your mental health by whatever you want to do. I mean, a lot of people promote meditation, and also gratitude, as well as being in the moment in mindfulness, which is what I'm talking. So when you're cooking, be mindful. So be a mindful chef. So become present and fully engaged with your food. And I think an example of that is, you can get, like what I was saying, being happy and passionate and loving cooking and doing your food. It shows, it makes a difference because when your moms cook, their food always tastes different from yours. It's because of love that they put in it. And that's exactly the same thing that I'm talking about. It's not something that we don't know, it's something that we do know. So, I could cook this curry, someone else could cook it, but it would taste different. And it's not just, we use the same ingredients, but it's in love that you put in every single thing. And that is the secret that you need in food. Not just in food, but in life. So, there you have it. This is a lamb curry made with love and with also spices and curry. And Durban, obviously reminding us of Durban, which we love a lot as well. Durban is one of the most amazing places on this earth, guys. If you've not been there, because I know there might be people watching from India, New Zealand, and other places. So the curry is really looking nice. Potatoes are in. I want you to add some more water, and then we probably need to add a little bit more salt. So I'm going to taste everything in it. But you're going to cook it for a nice 20 to 30 minutes. It might be longer depending on how soft the lamb is. I don't know, I'm not sure about this lamb. But usually the lamb that we buy is quite soft looking. Herbs and raisins. So it's all about the ingredients that you use. It's about being present, being mindful, infusing that passion, but also it's about the ingredients you're using. So try and use, fresh ingredients. If you can't, I mean, I know a lot of people, what they do is they get batches of coriander and then they freeze it. So I freeze as well, and my mom used to do that as well. So she'd freeze her her coriander, her mint. So you can actually put them in ice cube trays and you can have cubes and then use that pop one in each time. So you don't have the fresh ingredients, especially now with lockdown and with what's going on. And some people are not able to get all these ingredients or even afford all of them. So use what you have, make use of the bunch, and try and economize and use it in a good way so that you always have coriander. So I'm fortunate, I've always got fresh coriander, and we love it. So, if I could add a whole bunch to it, because I absolutely love coriander. It's cilantro, and it's so easy to make. You can actually get the seeds and you can actually grow it. So we've done that, and we've started doing that. So we're growing our own herbs. And I've got a few pots here. So this is parsley, parsley herbs. I'm going to pop this and show you how so it's nice to get some pots as well and actually make it. So those are the pots of herbs. So we've been inspired with the Secure Mahi curry. The kids had to grow, we had to do an activity the other day, and one of the activities was to grow some plants. So we actually started planting. I think tomatoes, yes, cherry tomatoes and sunflowers. So I will show you that at some point. But this is rosemary, so this looks absolutely amazing. So, so using fresh herbs is really nice. I do have coriander; it's in the kitchen. I have a pot in the kitchen. I should have rolled it out. But this is the mint, and then this is parsley. So these are all really nice fresh herbs. So rosemary is good for lamb, and for so many other dishes, you know. And the mint is absolutely amazing with lamb and biryani, and you know, and also to have as a tea as well. Even rosemary as a tea, and your skin is so healthy. And parsley is absolutely lovely. I don't think we use enough of parsley, but parsley is something you can use in fish dishes, salmon, and it's really lovely as well. So yeah, I'm going to sort my coriander plant and show you that the next time. But yeah, try and get some seeds and just plant them. So coriander seeds are so easy to make, to plant. You know, my dad used to tell his customers that all you need to do is just take like a tomato box or any containers that you've got. If you don't have pots, put some soil in a compost, and then just put a layer, a nice bed of compost, and then you add your coriander seeds. So I actually have just a few coriander seeds here by chance. So I'll just show you some coriander seeds and what they look like, and how you're actually supposed to. Then you can actually try that, and it's so simple and easy. And I think it grows within a few days. Your coriander can be. So these are coriander seeds. So, and you just need a few seeds to start with. That's coriander seeds, if you can see. I don't know if you can see that. So try and get some but I'll grab some in a bit. So the coriander seeds, what you do is just put the soil. You just get some soil, and then you make a bed, and then you make rows of your coriander seeds, and then you put another layer of soil. Just put some water, give it some sunlight, and in a few days it will grow. We've done it, and we are still doing it. And you can get fresh bunches of coriander just from your garden. So, yeah. So, yeah, I hope that inspires you to cook with fresh ingredients, happy and healthy, and also to start your own allotment, or, you know, start gardening, you know, from I'm going to try and see if I can get some coriander leaves as well. Sure. But coriander seeds are really, and its leaves are amazing. So they use it in so many different cooking, you know, not just in Indian food, not just in curries. You know, there's a lot of other cuisines that use coriander, you know, Thai food, Chinese food, they use a lot of coriander. Oh, that looks amazing. You can see the oil is already on the top of the surface already. So usually when the oil surfaces, things are looking like it's always good. But as you know, I'm going to make sure that the potatoes are cooked really soft. Oh well, they are. Look at that. But they just like slid through. I mean, that's, you can see that. Look at that. And then the lamb, I'm just going to make sure the lamb is obviously really quite high heat, so I think that's why. But let's just have a look and see with our lamb. It's nice and soft and juicy. Yeah, so the lamb needs a little bit more cooking. It's not soft yet. It is, yeah, I can cut through it, but it's not. I'll show you that. It just needs a little bit more cooking, guys. I'll show you. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope everyone's enjoying the show. 5 to 6 steps, you're making a simple lamb or mutton curry. But as I said from the beginning of the show, you can substitute it with anything else if you want to make. So chicken curry, if you want to make vegetable curry, or fish curry, whatever you want to make. He also, when you're cooking, is making. So you saw how I just drank it. I was so thirsty. So key is when you're cooking, make sure you are not hungry because you're going to end up just eating and be full by the time you actually have to eat your meal. I don't know if it has happened to you. It's happened to me many times. And also, so fill yourself up with water so that you're not going to be fahish and you're not going to be eating and eating until your main meal. So I just realized how thirsty I was then. And it's not just about that, but it's also about keeping hydrated. So you need to make sure you drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water. And if you want glowing skin, as one of my friends Ronald says, ensure that you drink loads, at least 2 liters, 2 to 3 liters of water, and that's how you get glowing skin, right? So, I've been really thirsty today. So, yeah, see how this is going. Really nice. So, we're almost ready, but not long more. So just to recap with the curry, so simple and easy steps, right, to make a curry. And I'm sure you guys know the steps by now, so, but I'm just going to recap so just to make sure that everyone knows about how to make a simple and easy curry. And if you've not seen my episode, have a look on BBC Three Counties where I did a show with Nana yesterday. Nana Queer on BBC Three Counties in the UK, and we spoke about a simple and easy curry. And I spoke about a general curry like this, but then obviously you can substitute whatever you want to make. So let's start again with the steps. And then I'm going to have to taste the curry and just check the strength of the curry as well. And make sure that we have enough salt. So let's do that as well. Thank you for being so patient and watching and liking, sharing, and letting me know how you're getting on. That looks amazing. You see the gravy? The gravy looks like it's got a lot of flavor. It's not just hot, which I'm going to taste in a bit. Amazing. The salt is just right. I might just add a little bit more, but not much because the salt is so make sure you taste it. It's not too hot the curry, but it's got an amazing flavor. That's what we love. So a little bit of salt and some garam masala. So just at the end you can garnish with some garam masala. So garam masala actually is just all the spices that are mixed together. So it's all these goodies. Biryani herbs. So all of that that's ground and roasted into one. It's like smells amazing. No curries complete without this. So today I didn't add rumba rosi, which I would have added. So rumba rosi would have given it that kick. But because we want to know for really hot curry, we just want something really nice and tasty. And we've waited the whole day for this amazing curry. here with me. So all these spices are really, really healthy. In Ayurveda, garam masala has cinnamon, cumin, fennel, coriander, cardamom, star anise, bay leaves. So all these spices that are actually ground, you know, I get some coriander seeds. Sorry, I just want to show you the coriander seeds. I'm just trying to get some coriander seeds. Sorry about that. Um, So yeah, so it's got all these spices, and all these are medicinal. So cinnamon's good for diabetics. Bay leaves is really healthy. Star anise seeds are also very healthy. Fennel, very good for digestion. So all these spices are very, very healthy. And there you have it. Like that, I've got some coriander seeds to show you. So we'll go through that again. So So we are so fortunate, if you cook curry and you're born in a curry family where, without talking about races, but if you cook curry and you prepare curry, you're really fortunate because spices, coming from India and learning about Ayurveda and the body and the mind and the soul and spices really are important. And I'm so fortunate. I had that upbringing from my parents. So I knew very early on from a young age about garlic being so healthy. So I always have like in food, if I don't add just ginger and garlic paste that I've got, I add garlic flakes. So yesterday I used that for the pickled fish, or I use fresh garlic, which I always have. And so I knew that garlic a day. We had a English customer that used to come and he used to tell my dad, having garlic a day keeps the cold and flus bay. So I knew about it from a very young age because I've worked in the shop since I was very, very little. So we used to go to the shop. And turmeric, I mean, who doesn't know about turmeric and the health benefits for healing? So every time someone gets cut or wounds at home, automatically I put some on it. It heals instantly. So it's like a natural plaster basically because it heals and you can just see it like heal in front of your eyes when you add turmeric and it stops the swelling and it's anti-inflammatory. But obviously turmeric is very good for your skin, it's good for your brain, it's got so many like hundreds of amazing benefits. So we are so fortunate that we get to cook with all these amazing ingredients. So do try and invest in good spices and curry, not because I'm promoting it, but because it's something that's known. I'm not reinventing the wheel. Fortunately, it's something that's known already. So I don't have to reinvent the wheel, but or reinvent the use of spices. Fortunately, coming from an Asian background, and growing up in a spice shop and then becoming a doctor, I've been able to combine all that knowledge, and that's why I do this because I love it, I believe in it, and I believe yes, a curry a day, guys, will keep the doctor away. Like the dentist says, a couple of days, the dentist away, the doctor away. A curry a day, guys, keeps the doctor away. Definitely you heal. Obviously, if you've got any physical ailments like ulcers, they do, and bowel problems or bowel some of bowel syndrome and other conditions, then you need to just watch out about what you use. But and you can still have, but obviously have something that's just tailored, a mixture that's tailored for you. So yeah, so that's a coriander, and coriander, as I was saying, you can grow this. So if you can, when you get the kids involved in some activity, or you just want to start planting and doing something easy, plant some coriander seeds, guys. Especially in the lockdown, we've got so much of more free time and things to do. And you can start a trend and you can inspire other people and inspire your family and friends, you know. And herbs, yes, cilantro, herbs, coriander, all these are so medicinal as well. So our lamb is looking ready. I do think so. It is ready now. But as you know, I'm going to make sure that it's cooked extra soft. So I'm not just going to take it out, but I have a feeling we're almost there with it. It's just got checked. So thank you so much everyone for being so patient and hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, so it's almost cooked. As you can see, yeah, so it's soft. It is soft actually. Mm, nobody. So everyone's doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for joining me. I see everyone at home is waiting patiently for the curry. They couldn't check on how far I am. I'm so fortunate. I'm so grateful. And that's key. Being grateful for everything and everyone. That, as I said, the Sukyo Mind Play, the life practice I do. It's key is gratitude, guys. It's gratitude, it's about love, it's about being really kind. I saw Dr. Sanjeev's post today and he said, be kind. And I think that's true. We all need a reminder, people, you don't know what other people are going through, Don't ever assume. Be kind to one another. It's so important. And my aunt sent me a video from behind it. She said it's a video where someone's giving advice and saying, don't fight. Don't fight and just let go of the flow. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. And especially now with pandemic, we've learned that life is so short. There's no need to fight. There's no need to be unkind, to show love and understand because we don't know what someone else is going through. So I've waited till the end of the show to pour myself a drink, but now I'm not working tonight, so I am going to have some wine, guys. So it's a Riesling. So I think this is good for seafood, for curries, for lamb curry as well. And if you're looking for really, really good wine for curries and for lamb curry, chocolate blanc. So my friend Nicole, who usually watches it, and she's on today, but she's our neighbor in South Africa. She's here in London, in Croydon, and she suggested chocolate blanc, and I have had it, and it's an amazing South African wine. So if you're in South Africa and you can send me a few bottles, guys, please, because I couldn't find any recently here in the UK. But cheers, bon appetit, and salute. Happy birthday until you and everyone else that's celebrating a birthday, celebrating life, celebrating an anniversary, a christening, or whatever you're celebrating, just life in general, or just surviving this pandemic. Give yourself a break and pat yourself on the back and don't be so hard on yourself. You can only do what you're supposed to be doing, and unless it's a life and death situation, I don't want you to worry. I just want you to be happy, healthy, and to eat happy and healthy as we do in the Happy Doctor's Kitchen, guys. That is amazing. I'm glad I drank the water because otherwise I'd be sipping the wine like water, which I didn't want to do. Wine has to be savored. It's lovely. I do prefer sweet wines, so if I do have any alcohol, we hardly have. But when you're having a nice dish like this, you want something nice. But I would have liked chocolate rock. I would like to say that for anyone that's listening. So in this recipe, I haven't added. So in my recipes, I usually say add tomatoes. So obviously today I didn't add So I actually learned this trick of the tomato puree from another Pakistani doctor, Dr. Nilafar. She's in Milton Keynes, and we used to study together for exams. And she worked closely with my uncle Ken Singh, and in learning disabilities in psychiatry. And um, when I went to her home the one day, we were studying as we did in those days, and she made lamb, and she didn't add any tomatoes, she just added tomato puree. And so I was quite surprised because growing up my mom always add all our curries we add tomatoes, you know. So we always added tomatoes, but she added that. So I do that sometimes. So since then I started using it, but not often. But as you can see, it's got a different color, it's a different flavor, and it's not going to be so tomato which we didn't want. So yeah, it's an option. You can choose tomatoes or tomato puree, but try the tomato puree. You love it. Oh, this looks onions is amazing color, and it smells amazing. It tastes amazing too. It tastes it. We are all ready for our coriander. But I usually put quite big pieces of coriander, which I think needs to be cut a little bit more finer. Let's chop that up. So hope everyone enjoyed the show. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me know what you thought of the lamb curry or the mutton curry. A simple and easy. And yes, we had bunny chow bread. I did suggest bunny chow today to the family. They said no. My husband said no, not so much bread today. So we do want the amount of bread we have. So we're just having mutton lamb curry with some rice and salad that I've got. I've already made salad today. Had a bit of a busy day, and it's going to be like sweet lamb curry. And yesterday when I did the show, I did the Easter show and the pickled fish, and one of the ladies that was watching Miranda, a friend of mine, Veronique's mom, she was saying that for Easter, so obviously Easter Friday, we usually have pickled fish. In South Africa, it's a tradition. So I'm gonna try and get the pickled fish out and show it to you before I end the show. And so Friday, Easter Friday, which is next week, will be pickled fish and any seafoods and of course buns. And so Miranda was saying that usually Easter Friday they'll have seafood, and then on the Easter Sunday or the weekend, people will have lamb curry and a whole lot of rice. So I think that's also inspired us to make the lamb curry today, because I think next week Sunday this is probably going to be lamb curry again with some ribs, and then Easter Friday all the seafood. So I'm just going to see if I can grab the pickled fish. And then we're going to garnish this pickled fish, and I'm going to show you the pickled fish. So I'm going to garnish that. That's the curry done, guys. It's amazing. I'm just going to do a little bit more. And yes, we did have one container of fish already, would you believe? And my daughter loved it, my son loved it. So that's pickled fish that I made. So it's a bit spicy. I'm going to make another lot of pickled fish, which is going to be more sort of yellowy type. But this has got a lot of fat, but not chili in it. But it's absolutely delicious. So it's basically the fish that I made. I fried the fish really heavily. I just put pepper and salt and some flour, and I fried it. And then I used cardboard paste. But you can use any Filipino type of fish, and then the onions, you make the onion sauce with a whole lot of spices, green spice, as well as vinegar, sugar, and water, and you make the onions like curry onions, and layer it. So you do a layer of fish, a layer of onions, a layer of fish, and then veggies. So usually the pickled fish is made in advance and it gets soaked for at least 2 weeks. So you do it for a week, 2 weeks. Um, we actually made it yesterday. We had some last night and this morning. Yeah, exactly. But you can make it. I think try and make it and let it soak for at least 2 to 3 days. You don't want to make it and it's not soaked. You want to flavor it. So if you can get all your ingredients, I'll put the recipe on by tomorrow. You'll see the recipe and try and make it. I'm so excited to be able to make it. It absolutely amazing. But yeah, pickled fish is absolutely delicious. And there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for being so patient and for bearing with me with making a tasty, tasty lamb curry. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you are doing. Yes, salute to everyone. It looks really nice. So I'm gonna taste it, right? Um, this. Try to taste it. Makes it so hard not to cry. So potatoes like soft, soft. So I'm just gonna taste it a little bit and show you exactly how it is. But it's come out so nice. Light up, light up. As if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Taste that, and yeah, here's to your happiness, to your prosperity, and to all the things coming to you and blessings, love and light. And thanks for joining me at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen. And here's to us all getting through this pandemic as we've done in the last year and becoming more and more stronger, kinder, loving, caring, and wiser. Gonna have a taste of this. Amazing. The meat is absolutely soft. That's how you want it. That is absolutely delicious, the potato. The potatoes are to die for. As you can see, they absolutely amazing. The curry has come out so nice, it's so tasty. The meat is succulent, the potato is soft and juicy, and it's not that hot. It's just more spicy, it's more flavorsome. And there you have it, guys. So do like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and drop me a message and let me know how you're doing and if you need any further recipes. Thank you so much, guys, and have a fantastic rest of the week. Hope you guys get to make it with pickled fish. I'm gonna make it again. For those of you who missed the show, I will be making pickled fish tomorrow, a more milder version and something that everyone can relate to. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. It's simple and easy, and if you've never made pickled fish before, I think you'll be overwhelmed. But the way that I'm going to show you is going to be so simple and easy, and you are going to love it, and you're going to love the bread. So guys, bon appetit. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week or weekend or whatever you're starting, work or you're just relaxing, and here's to your happiness and well-being. and your recovery if you're recovering from any illnesses. Thank you for joining the show. So, and yeah, do send me some messages. And I do love the feedback, and good or bad, I love it. And it just makes the show better. And if you want any of the spice recipes, contact me. It's www.spice-delights.com. I had a customer this morning come for kilo balls, like to make more new lot of balls. If anyone wants some balls, I've got absolutely tasty boar as well, fish. And yeah, if you want to order some, let me know as well. So take care, guys. Namaste and lots of love. Fun life, family, to yours, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. You're gonna see me on the live again because I want to show what I've made.